Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. As per usual, my name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga, and we're on the Commodore Amiga. I just said that, why am I saying it twice? That's a very good start. Anyway, this game is Predator 2, published by ImageWorks in 1991, based on the movie, of course, directed by Stephen Hopkins, which was released from 20th Century Fox in 1990. We've already reviewed this game on the ZX Spectrum. It's like a first-person shooter, also come out on the Commodore 64, DOS, Amiga, Atari ST, and the Amstrad CPC. You can choose between sound effects and music, but not the two at the same time, unfortunately. You take the role of Lieutenant Mike Harrigan, played by Danny Glover in the films, and we must destroy a drug cartel, and the Predator gets involved as well. So here we go. My weapons are down the bottom. Looks quite interesting so far. I'm controlling with the mouse. Didn't have that option on the ZX Spectrum, so it should be a little bit easier. Don't run out of weapons, and we'll see what power-ups there are too. These sound effects are a little bit weedy at the moment. So these reviews aren't about expert gameplay, about seeing how you would have got on with the game in your first or second go, and would have been enough there if you want to go back. It's looking quite average so far. Maybe there'll be some great end-of-level bosses there. So this is Danny Glover, looking very, very see-through. Right, now try and look at special weapons that might come up here. I do know a cheat for this game where you pause it and type in, I think, your one ugly mother, then hopefully it'll give me infinite energy, but we'll see if that is the case. Right, I presume the Atari ST version works pretty similar. Now on the left there you see my badge, because it's in Los Angeles. I'm part of the LAPD or FBI. Don't shoot those fat women. Can't remember them in the film. But anyway, perhaps have it off to bingo. Yes, on my badge is on the left. When that starts going down, a bit like the face in Robocop, I suppose, when it gets down to the bottom, you are doomed. Right, okay. Now this feels very generic to play at the moment. My mouse isn't the most responsive in the world. I feel like I'm doing okay, but not okay at the same time. Predator 2 was an okay film. It wasn't quite as good as Predator because the Predator wasn't in it that much, and it doesn't look like it's going to be in this game that much apart from the end. On the Spectrum version, he occasionally appeared in doorways and stuff, and you saw his target. Energy low! Hopefully I've got a few credits, so this is going to end real quick. Don't shoot the general... Whoops, I think that was a continue there. Don't shoot the general public, shoot everyone else. This drug cartel is, yes... I think they're a Jamaican drug cartel, I'm not absolutely sure. So at the moment then, the game feels a little bit flat for me. It seems to be lacking some kind of oomph to it. Two-player co-op might have saved it a little bit, but I'm not sure how that would have worked. It's like a lot of these generic ones, like the Terminator 2, the shooting game. There's a couple was a little bit similar, but better than this thing. Looks like we've got 2 credits. Just shoot everyone. That's probably something basic I'm not getting. Now these reviews aren't about expert gameplay. We know this. About seeing how you would have got on your first or second go. Would I've liked to have bought this? Hell no. Is it terrible? Well, it's not brilliant, is it? It's very, very, very average indeed. Better sound effects might have saved it, but we'll play it again with the music on after this to see if that is a better experience. If you had the game back in the day and you loved it, let me know, or just tell me what your thoughts of this game is. You might not have heard of it before. I've reviewed a few Predator 2 games now. There was an isometric one on the Mega Drive, Energy Low, on the Mega Drive, which was completely different to this. It was more like Smash TV, I suppose, but with an endless scrolling screen. Yes, that's me doomed. Detective Lieutenant Harrigan has sustained extensive physical damage. Is that code? Oh, he's gonna make it. Oh, that's good then. So he can fight the Predator at the end. Yes. I like the Predator movie. I like Predator 2. I like Predators. I haven't seen Prey though. Still. Yeah, Alien vs Predator, I can take it or leave it. That's not quite working for me. But I do like that animation graphic that's coming down like that with the blood. Predator 2. Predator 1 was a game which I haven't reviewed yet, so I'm doing it all back to front. Good luck, Danny Glover. You're going to get your butt kicked again. Right, here we go. Now I'm going to type in the cheat. Your one ugly mother, that it says there. Right, this is on a PC level, this. Right, it should give me invincibility when I unpause the thing, and that should be good. Right, here we go. It looks like the game has crashed. Looks like the cheat doesn't work. Looks like we're down to my own ingenuity. Oh right, well, we might have to do a reboot and an edit here, folks, and we'll play it again. We'll play it again with the music on, I think. back again in the title screen, so that cheat didn't work. Maybe it's just my version. We'll keep the music on. Good luck if you're doing it on joystick. I don't think that is the way to go. But let's see if music it does anything. Sound effects were very, very weedy. Didn't really lift the game at all. Graphics were pretty flat. Also, the playability wasn't anything special. Predator. Right, well, I do like it saying Predator. Good luck to us. This is with the music playing now, so it's given us, with the music playing, it says Predator. Is it going to say it again? Maybe, maybe not. Press fire to play. Right, you're gonna take it so much now, Predator 2. Here he is. Apparently the Predators visit the Earth once every 10 years. But, you know, time is relative. If you go past a black hole or near it, you're going to end up maybe 500 years later, or even more, or before, or even in the past. If you live near a black hole, then comment below, or if you're a predator that visits the Earth every 10 years, comment below. Is that just a rumour, is that rubbish, or does it actually happen? Yes, the movie. I liked all the movies. Predator 1 is definitely my favourite, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which has classic lines like "Get to the chopper." Now, this game is even worse with the music. I feel so disconnected. This music isn't really representing shooting people in drug cartel in the street. There's a massive disconnect now. It could be any music. It might be my old playing "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go." That might be better. Disconnect from the activity. Wake me up before you go go. That'd be just as good. Oh man, I'm not enjoying this game at all. Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh to it. Now, if you want to see other Amiga games we've reviewed, I think we're coming up to 500 now at time of recording. If you want to see others, then click on my username. That takes you to the channel page. Then click on playlists, and Amiga will be there, along with a load of other systems as well. Enjoy yourself. It's all about beating stress and not shooting silly women in purple dresses. Right, if you're a silly woman in a purple dress, then comment below if you're not at the bingo. Clickety click, 5. All the 5s, 11. Go, let's shoot. I could be a great bingo caller. On its own, 962,401. Yes, what does bingo go up to? Maybe not that high. Take that, big nose. See, I'm getting bored already from the actual game itself. If you're still there, then well done. I don't think this is a game you'll be tracking down unless you're really, really, really into Predator 2, or had this back in the day when pocket money was scarce and you didn't have many games, and this is the one you did have, and it was your escape from everyday life like school and homework. If you got it in that, then so you might have liked it a bit more. But you know, very generic. Look a little bit lazy. Music doesn't really fit. Sound effects are a little weedy. Gameplay is a little bit boring. Scrolling is okay. I must admit, it's a nice idea. It just hasn't got that wow factor for me. It hasn't got that extra 10% that lifts it into a classic game. It needs to really get hold of it. And it's not getting hold of it. It's not getting hold of nothing. Right. Now, let's see if I can get any super power-ups here by blasting stuff. There's probably a few weapons I'm not getting. I don't seem to be able to fire any... Oh, there's a rocket back there. I don't seem to be any bombs I can get. Let's shoot that rocket. Let's see what that is. It's behind that car. Is that going to do anything? Yes, kaboom! Well, that was like a smart bomb. Well, that's okay. Well, that's further than I've got before. Come on, Lieutenant Mike Harrigan. You can do this thing. Right, this is further than I got before, isn't it? There's this bloke walking up and down. There's a lot of people. They don't got very good cover. I don't know who trained these bozos, but normally you get behind a post and shoot. They don't seem to be bothered with that. They just be standing in the road and shooting. Looks like they're from a cloning factory again, but that's typical with arcade-style games. It might work better as an arcade game, but I don't think it wasn't in the arcade, to my knowledge. So this is what Los Angeles is like. They say Los Angeles is a bit boring, but if you walk down the street and this was going on, you probably think, I might as well live somewhere else. It's a bit too rough. I don't know who else is in the police force trying to help Mike Harrigan, but you know, he definitely needs some backup. I think on the Spectrum version I said it looked like he was going down the street on a skateboard, and this isn't any different either. He's just moving very slowly, sideways, like some crazy mutant crab with wheels on the side. Oh no. Physical damage again. I think the views will be about 10 minutes or so. Quite often they go over Predator. That's the best with the game, Predator. If you take anything away from this game, he's trying to do the voice going Predator. Yes, Konami and Mirrorsoft was involved in some of the other versions, but I believe this is published by Imageworks, 1991, the Commodore Amiga version. Right, I've reloaded the thing again. We'll do it with sound effects this time. The sound effects is better than that silly music. That's what one could say. Better than the silly music, but anyway, not a great deal better, is it? Not a great deal better. Predator 2. Predator. Predator. Press fire to play. Will do. Right. Here we go. There's him in the heat-seeking thingamajig. This is definitely my last go. I shouldn't have been having another go. I think we've seen enough anyway. But anyway, this is one last hurrah. See if I can get any further. Probably won't be able to. Right, let's just shoot everyone. I probably should be a bit more conservative with my bullets here. There's someone sunbathing on the road. They've parked their motorbike very sillily, upside down. That's not the way to park your motorbike. I suppose it's harder to steal if a motorbike's upside down. Right. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, at least there isn't such a big disconnect with the gameplay and the sound. But it feels like I'm firing a cat gun. I mean, it might as well be popcorn in the microwave. I'm not really getting the power of this all-out gunfare between one person and about 1 million other people in some sort of drug cartel with the Predator in the background. I'm not feeling it at all. It's like very weak tea, where the tea bag's only been dipped in for half a second, and essentially it's water. You wanted a strong cup of tea or a coffee, and you've got more or less water. Oh man. You might love this game. As I say, it's all about different comments in the comment section. If you want to chuck one in, then please do so. It does add activity to the channel. Good. Not the English channel, the C. I mean, this YouTube channel. Well, that goes without saying. I do often go off on a tangent. Big thank you to the members. They're supporting the channel, helping it grow. That is a big super help. Right. I seem to be caught in a spiral at the moment at work, where they say I've got low hours, then I've got high hours, and it just changes all over the place, and it makes it really hard to plan stuff. It really does. Right, one credit left. You have one credit, and then it's Doomsville. It's Doomsville, big nose. Just shoot for all you're worth. Don't shoot the women all in the same dress. I wouldn't like to see them in a police lineup. That'd be very tricky, because they all look exactly the same. Unless the Predator was on the end. Now, which one of these is the Predator? And it's 5 women in a magenta dress, and the Predator on the end with his big dreadlocks towering over them 3 foot tall. If you pick the wrong one, then you're just a nincompoop, and you should be arrested as well. Right, how much time? This is the bit of the rocket. There's a rocket at the back. That's probably the best bit of the game. Come on, let me do the rocket. Come on, kaboom! Kaboom! That's definitely the best bit of the game so far. It's probably got quite a lot of levels. This, my mouse is too slow. That's my excuse. It's just point and click really, as much as you possibly can. It's crying out for a gun you can point at the screen. That'd be a much better experience rather than a mouse. Who'd have thought of trying to take out an entire drug cartel with a mouse? Yeah, I don't think there was a gun option on this. I might be wrong. If I am wrong, then let me know. That would be good, pointing some sort of like a gun at the screen. That would be marvellous then. Right, so as soon as this level's gone, look, my badge is almost down to 0 on the bottom left. And I think this is my last life too. So I'm not sure how far I got on this, but I didn't get past level 1. Dodgy gameplay. Nincompoop chat, always. It's about seeing how you've got on the first or second go, as I say, and playing it around a friend's house rather than an adult necessarily reading all the instructions. It's throwing bombs at me, and I'm dead. I'm deader than a dodo. I don't think a dodo's ever joined the police force. So I think we'll leave that one there. A rather flat game. I can see what it was trying to do, but it doesn't really work for me, and it's not one I would have gone back to. So I hope you like that. That was Predator 2 on the Commodore Amiga, published by Imageworks in 1991. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.